So my master randomly got 2 eggs. He told me and my junior to each pick one. Junior snatched the one glowing with golden light, leaving me the dull, lifeless-looking one. But plot twist, his egg was a dead fetus, while mine hatched the first 9-tailed white fox in 1,000 years. Got showered with respect from the sect and the Fox clan, but the white fox only had eyes for my junior, who had the perfect dual cultivation body. He even went as far as to save my junior. Drained all my spiritual energy, and when I opened my eyes again, I was reborn back to the day we chose the eggs. This time, Junior didn't hesitate and went straight for the white fox egg. I knew right then he got reborn too. The better egg should go to senior brother. Houchin, you sure? Junior's been spoiled rotten since he was a kid. He always picks the best stuff, but this time, he weirdly chose the plain-looking one. It's fine if mine doesn't hatch anything. I've got my senior sisters to help me pick. But senior brother's different. The better egg should stay with senior brother. Houchin's grown up, finally matured. I couldn't help but laugh. If I didn't have memories from my past life, I'd probably thank him for looking out for me, but in the past life, he went straight for the golden glowing egg without hesitation. I was afraid hatching this egg would cost too much and drain senior brother's savings, so I reluctantly took this one. But he used up all his treasures nurturing it daily, and the golden glow just kept getting dimmer, until finally it was completely lifeless. Divine beast eggs are rare. In the end, he had no choice but to contract with a newborn immortal beast. But even with noble bloodlines, it couldn't control its beast nature. In a secret realm, it broke the contract and turned on him, nearly getting Junior killed. Meanwhile, I successfully hatched a 9-tailed white fox that hadn't appeared in a millennium. The white fox was born through me, so it was most attached to me. The demon clan sensed the bloodline connection to the Fox clan. They rushed over and treated me like an honored guest. The sect also tilted all resources toward me because of the Fox clan's attitude. Through me and the Fox clan's cooperation, I was unstoppable for a while, and my treatment actually surpassed him, who'd always been the favorite. Burning with jealousy, he tried to provoke me a few times but got scolded by Master instead. Even his beloved senior sisters told him not to be stubborn because I was the White Fox's only master. But only I knew the White Fox was evil by nature and loved seducing people. So after I rejected the White Fox's dual cultivation temptation once again, it set its sights on my junior, who had the perfect dual cultivation body. Even when Junior and I fell into the poison abyss, it didn't hesitate to drain all my spiritual energy to save him. Just because I was a transformed top-grade immortal pill, my flesh could cure any poison, not just detoxify but also boost cultivation. Perfect for solving the problem of Junior's spiritual roots being eroded by demonic energy. Before my spiritual energy was drained, I saw Junior lying in the White Fox's arms, looking at me smugly. Senior brother, see? The White Fox only ever loved me. You forcibly took him away all these years. Otherwise, we would have been together long ago. But he never mentioned that he was the one who grabbed the golden glowing egg first back then. After death, my soul drifted above the sect. I saw that even until their deaths, the White Fox never revealed its true face. Junior thought the White Fox loved him deeply, so the moment he was reborn, he couldn't wait to choose the White Fox egg. Now, I watched Junior's smug figure walking away. I quietly looked down, afraid I'd laugh out loud. Then I took the egg back to my cave dwelling. Following my past life experience, I dripped blood onto the egg. The egg's surface rippled but quickly disappeared. At the same time, the golden glow on the surface dimmed a bit. Didn't think much of it. I packed up and headed to the library pavilion with the egg on my back. In my past life, I spent days finding books about raising eggs. Now with experience, it was way easier. The book said eggs glowing gold have developed consciousness. The brighter the glow, the higher the intelligence level. An egg like mine already understands the outside world. When it hatches, is entirely up to it. So the most important thing is keeping it happy. After that, I tried everything to make the egg happy. Turned out it especially loved hearing stories. This thrilled me because my stories could make even the youngest disciples in the sect cry. With decades of pent-up stories, I had inspiration for days. I kept telling stories without even noticing time passing, until one day the entire sect suddenly shook. Dark clouds gathered in the sky, stretching for miles. Everyone in the sect woke up startled and rushed to the training grounds. I knew the White Fox was coming out. In my past life, I went through this tribulation too, a full 81 lightning strikes. From dawn till night, I endured it by myself and got struck unconscious. Junior was way luckier than me. One divine artifact after another glowing with golden light. He just kept throwing them out. In no time, the clouds cleared. A white fox with glossy fur stood beside Junior, making him look incredibly glorious. The Fox clan had already sensed the aura and rushed over. That's a 9-tailed white fox! Our Fox clan is truly blessed! Thank you, Immortal Ye! Junior pretended to be modest while holding the white fox, but the smugness in his eyes couldn't be hidden. The White Fox just hatched and can't leave me yet. I hope the Elder can discuss future matters with our sect master in detail. Junior deliberately walked up to me. It's been a whole month. How's Senior Brother's egg progressing? I looked down calmly. Naturally can't compare to Junior. Junior smiled as expected, then tried to grab my hand. But I instinctively pulled away. His eyes immediately welled up with tears. Senior Brother, I shouldn't have shown you the White Fox. I didn't know your egg hadn't hatched yet. I didn't mean it. Just as he wanted, the disciples in the training grounds erupted in discussion. One voice particularly loud. If he can't even hatch an egg, how can he be worthy of the head Senior Brother title? He should step down and let Junior Ye take over. Yeah, good idea! The disciples echoed one after another. I recognized that speaker immediately, the laziest one in cultivation. Always sucking up to people, I scolded him a few times for it. Who knew he'd hold such a grudge? Now with everyone's support, Junior looked panicked, insisting he wasn't worthy of such responsibility. But that chubby disciple kept going, his words full of disdain for me. Junior acted reluctant. Then I guess I'll have to take on Senior Brother's head position. I just laughed. This position was a burden to me anyway. Good riddance actually felt lighter. But Junior only cares about himself and won't do them to cultivate daily. In the cultivation world, without absolute power, you'll only end up dead. The leading disciples immediately cheered. Junior calmly accepted their flattery and encouragement. But where no one could see, he looked at me smugly. See, Senior Brother? This time I'm the one everyone admires. I just looked at Junior calmly. The White Fox hasn't gone through heavenly tribulation. Good luck, Junior. Before he could react, I turned and left. Heavenly lightning is righteous and explosive by nature, perfect for suppressing the White Fox's evil energy. Now that the White Fox skipped the tribulation, who knows what consequences await? Back in my cave dwelling, even though I said I didn't care, I couldn't help poking the egg on the table. When are you gonna come out, huh? The egg shook, its golden glow flashing on and off like it was throwing a tantrum. I could only smile helplessly. Then I told it stories as usual before starting my cultivation. But when no one was watching, the egg glowed red, absorbing spiritual energy as it entered my body. Half a year passed like this. Suddenly got a message from Master saying the Immortal Domain secret realm was about to open. I delayed so much time telling stories. By the time I got the message, the Sex team was about to leave. I rushed over and barely made it to the meeting point. Immediately spotted Junior in the middle of the group, with a pure and elegant woman beside him. But in a blink, she gave off a subtle, seductive vibe. The woman was the transformed White Fox. The moment he saw me, Junior said sarcastically, "Senior Brother's such a busy man. Everyone's been waiting for you." Some disciples echoed him. I ignored them and just bowed to the leading elder. This disciple arrived late. Sorry for wasting everyone's time. The elder stroked his beard and glanced at the sky. No harm. We haven't reached departure time yet. Junior's face turned red, then white. He glanced at the woman beside him. Senior Brother, let me introduce you. This is Bai Yu, the only nine-tailed White Fox in the world. Only took 3 months to transform. Hearing that name made me suspicious. Isn't that the name I gave the White Fox in my past life? Junior kept bragging, but his main character didn't even glance at him. Bai Yu's eyes were locked on me. Then he frowned and stepped forward. But before he could speak, Junior interrupted. "Oh right, Senior Brother, where's your egg?" Bai Yu's expression changed instantly. He shook off Junior and got close to me, disbelief all over his face. "Your egg? You have another egg?" Junior stood there awkwardly. Watching this drama unfold, I realized Bai Yu got reborn too. I looked at him calmly. "Yeah, Bai Yu. Didn't Junior tell you? When we chose between 2 eggs, he picked you and I got the other one." Hearing this, he tried to grab me, but I brushed him off. "Bai Yu, your master's over there." Bai Yu finally turned to look at Junior, who was trying to distance himself. "Bai Yu, what were you just doing?" I didn't bother with them anymore and turned to leave. Walked into the spirit boat's cabin, took out the egg and laid down to rest. The egg seemed to sense my bad mood and flew over, nuzzling my hair and hands. I pulled it down and held it in my arms, saying softly, "Egg, let me tell you another story. In my past life, Junior and I also came to the Immortal Domain secret realm. Except back then, Bai Yu was with me. Also transformed in 3 months. The first day after transforming, Bai Yu begged me for dual cultivation. I righteously refused. For 3 whole months, every time he tried to seduce me, it didn't work. So during a secret realm gathering, he set his sights on Junior. He pointed at Junior and asked me, "Can I dual cultivate with him?" I looked at him seriously and said, "No. Bai Yu, dual cultivation is ultimately not the righteous path. You can't." Bai Yu looked at me impatiently. Okay, you've said this 800 times already. Aren't you annoyed?" I sighed. Didn't pay attention to his words, but felt bad for annoying him. Wanted to get him the life-substituting pearl as an apology. The life-substituting pearl is a treasure in the Immortal Domain secret realm. Whoever gets it basically has a second life. As long as the soul doesn't scatter, it can keep them alive. But the pearl only appears once every 50 years, plus there's a white tiger guardian beast nearby. That beast's at God Transformation Realm. Regular people don't stand a chance. That's why not many try to fight for it, but somehow both Junior and I went for it. I actually succeeded in getting the pearl, but before I could run far, Junior's attack came out of nowhere. During the fight, the pearl's aura was exposed. Soon the ground started shaking. My face changed. I instinctively grabbed Bai Yu's hand. "The guardian beast is coming, run!" But then Junior's contracted beast suddenly went berserk, breaking the contract to attack him. Junior immediately screamed for help. I gritted my teeth and turned back, but before I got close, a spiritual force suddenly hit my back. In an instant, I was thrown in front of Junior. The next second, the contracted beast bit hard into my shoulder, but I didn't have time to care. I knocked the crazed beast toward the white tiger, buying us a sliver of survival time. I grabbed Junior and rushed toward Bai Yu. Bai Yu reached out to catch Junior, but the leftover force hit my abdomen.